Hey, you lucky fans! Welcome back. I'm sorry it took me so long to get another video going. I got super busy in real life. School started again. I'm a university student in network security. It's a career shift. I am kind of old still, but you know, back in school, fun times. Things have calmed down just enough for me to start feeling like I can come back to here and put a video up every day again. And we're playing, of course, if you didn't notice, Kerbal space program. We're going to start a new career. I've never played career before, at least for not very long. It just seemed not so great in the past. We're going to call it the LDSP, Lucky Dan Space Program. Sure. We're going to change the flag, though. I think I like that one. The orbs. And here we go. Now, this isn't my first time playing Kerbal Space Program, so I'm gonna skip a few things here, but this is my first time really going at career mode. I know some of the basics. Like, I know how to gain science. I did install some mods. Like, I have the ScanSat, alarm clock. I think I might have put MechJeb in here. But I honestly, if it's MechJeb, it's core MechJeb, and it's only to make things easy once we've got it nailed down. So, alright, so let's start with a basic rocket. And we'll throw an engine on it. It's technically a rocket now, but we want some sweet, sweet, delicious science off of this. So we're going to slap that on the side there. That's the mystery goo containment unit. And anything else? Do we really need a fin? Yeah, sure, what the heck. We'll throw a couple fins on it. We'll make it 3 fins. How about that? No, 4 fins? Yeah, 4 fins. Why not? Is it gonna cost how much? Oh, they only cost 25 each. Oh, the rocket costs 1,600. Well, there we go. I think we need a parachute on top at the least, just to make sure it comes back down. You know what? I'm gonna take 2 of those fins off. We only need 2. Sorry I'm like so indecisive, but I am. Alright, we've got science. We've got that goodness going. We got a rocket on it. We got the pod. I can't think of anything else other than a name. Since I know the first goal is going to be escape, I'm gonna escape Kerbal. I'm gonna call this the Kerbal 1. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. We've got a crew member on there. He's a pilot, which is good. And we're gonna hit the launch button, but we're not gonna launch yet. We're actually going to go back to the Space Center. And we're gonna go here to pick up a couple contracts. We're gonna launch our first vessel. We're gonna gather scientific information from Kerbal. Not doing escape atmosphere and orbit Kerbal because I'm pretty sure I can't do it yet. And then we're gonna go back here to do this. And for the sake of argument, let's check everything out. So if you can observe mystery goo, and look, we're already getting science. We didn't even do anything yet. I think we need a crew report. Keep the data there. I think we can go EVA right now. Yep, do that. And we can board. And we're gonna split the parachute up from the rocket. Alright, launching in 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Whoa, whoa, we're gonna try and keep control of the rocket. I'm gonna try and nudge it. It's not wanting to go anywhere but straight up. So I have like 0 control because I'm trying to make it go like out that direction. Apparently I can bank. Let's see if we can get the pilot to help. It says I'm losing control. I've lost control of the ship. Pull up. We want to get somewhere. We're going to speed this up a little bit. Just because there's really no point in taking much longer. Now we're going pretty fast right now. I don't know what a safe distance for the parachutes is. I know they don't activate until 1,000 feet. So we're going to wait just another moment. And the parachute worked, which is good. We're not dead. And we're going to land. Huzzah. A first successful launch. And we're going to recover the vessel. So we gained 26 science from that. We gained some of the funds back we spent on it. And we gained some reputation. Or maybe we didn't. We were already at 33. I don't know. But we did some things. So we gathered the scientific data, of course. That gave us another 61,010 science. We reached an altitude of 3,500, a speed of 450 meters per second, and the lower records that were to be set. We launched our first thing, and there we go. So we completed those contracts. Next contracts is escape the atmosphere and orbit Kerbal. Which, we look here, they have little things that they say, because the Kerbalites are odd people. Following proving dubious theories about how being in 0G really was as remarkable as it seemed, the chief bookkeeper at Kerbal World First Record Keeping Society realized that we were getting nowhere near figuring out if being in 0G was as incredible as it seemed. So, as you've probably figured out at this point, this is why we're here. So we got to escape it so they can figure out how that is. And then the second thing we picked up was orbit Kerbal, the awesome frequency at which we'd find ourselves underestimating how volatile standard grade solid rocket fuel really is, was making the chief bookkeeper at Kerbal World First Record Keeping Society feel clearly stupid. That, eventually, made it clear that it seemed definite that all it takes to reach orbit was to have such poor aim that you manage to fall and miss the ground. So as you can imagine, that is why we're here. Okay, so we gotta fall and not miss the ground, but ultimately we have to escape orbit, which means we need more science. Which means we need to go to our science program. So first thing first, let's get some basic rocketry. Let's get some engineering going. And what do we want? We got enough for one more. I think we want to survive more than get high right now. I think that's the go. And that should cover us there. And let's go make another rocket. Well, this will be Kerbal 2. We're gonna pull that off. The science, the pod itself looks fine as far as pods go. We have some more options now. We're gonna throw a heat shield on the bottom. And then there's a decoupler there. We don't need a lander, do we? Can we put landers on there? Yeah, that seems silly. Need service bay? No. We've already got some heat shielding on there. What else we got here? We got some rockets. We got some decouplers. Okay. Oh, we got this thing. We could take that with us, I guess. That's the Science 900 or whatever. Throw that heat on our bottom there. And what do we want to do now? I want to spin this around. Here's why. Whoa, what is that? Okay, that's different. I don't remember it being so pink before. We're going to spin that around, and the reason being is when I land, because it's a bit longer now, I want it to land right side up. So I'm going to put 2 parachutes just like that so it lands right side up. Say when it flops over, we're good to go. And then we got the heat shield on there. I think that'll be fine. So we just need a decoupler, and then we're gonna make a rocket. So I'm gonna slap 3 of these there, so we can't do less than 3, or I mean a bigger one that takes up more. And then we're going to put a bigger engine on the bottom. And we're gonna make this a bit let's just wait on the fins just one moment, 'cause I want to see how much bigger we can make this. Let's see if we can get 2 more on there. And we're going to move those down just a little, so it comes even there. Do I buy cones? No. That looks safe. Sure. Slap a couple fins on there. And yeah, that looks 100% safe. I can't imagine anything that could go wrong. So, let's see how this goes. Alright, we have the launching of Kerbal 2 in 3, 2, 1. Wait, there's some goofy stuff here. Launch. You got a weird spin going there, but we're going straight up. That's the goal, at least. The rockets are getting hot. I don't know what they're catching on. I think they're burning the fins. Well, that's not good. All right, so we can. Whoa! Pull up, dude. I can't pull up. Well, we're high. I can't get it to pull up. It's probably because I'm lacking fins. We need more like... Wait, I just need more power? Okay. We're gonna angle this a bit. Alright. Now, I'm gonna turn off... Well, no, we'll leave the engines on for now. So it's because we can go over to the map and see how high we're getting. We're at 30,000. We're not gonna make it to space, I don't think. No, we didn't make it to space, but we will make a record. Okay, so while we're waiting here, we can observe the science. Because we're in the upper atmosphere right now. We can grab this mystery goo. We can do a crew report. We're gaining science while we do this. And you know what? For the funs and giggles, we don't need this engine anymore. And we're going to angle this retrograde. That's what this symbol is here that I'm angling it on. And we're just going to follow this. See, we're setting records as we go here, which is good. And going more and more retro. We only made it to 37. We didn't break atmosphere. I think atmosphere is at 70,000. If my assumptions here are correct. And there's why we put the heat shield on, because there's just enough friction to burn. We're going to turn the fast forward. Well, we're going to fast forward on a little bit longer. I just want to fast forward it until now. And let's see if we can pull it up. And we're going to fast forward now. Until we touch water. And I see a bunch of check marks over there, so we did something right. Come on, land it. See, this is the slowest part of this whole thing, is this final landing. It's slow. And there we are. We have successfully landed Kerbal 2. I think we can get out and do an EVA report here. Yep, and then we can get back on. Because it says I'm hanging in the air because I'm hanging off it. So we can do another EVA report. And I can let go. And then I think I can do another EVA report now for an additional science. Yep, because I'm in the water now. And then I can face my ship, get back in. Recover vessel, and let's see what we got. So we got 46 science because we did a whole bunch of science in the air and then while we were in the water. And then we got our ship back, and we now have 313,000 in funds, so we're doing pretty good there. Our reputation's now 73. Jebediah has no experience. I'm not sure how experience works. We'll have to take a look into that between episodes. And let's see, what did we accomplish? We set a distance record of 39 kilometers, 28 kilometers, 17 kilometers, altitude record of 29 kilometers and 11 kilometers, 5,000 distance record, altitude 21.5, altitude 14, 10. So we just set a bunch of altitude and distance records, but we didn't accomplish our actual goal. So what we're going to do before we build a rocket, we'll grab the next bit of sciences here we can get. These are both 20 and 18, so we'll get both of these. General rocketry, which gives us more fuel, solid state, and a new engine. And we'll get stability, since our issue seemed to be that I couldn't keep control of the rocket once I got it off. But we'll take a look here. Increase research here, yep. And that'll do it for research, since our next research things are all 45, I think. Yeah, so it's going to be a while before we get another piece, until we probably break orbit or something. But we seem to be doing well so far. In the meantime, thank you for watching Kerbal Space Program. I definitely will try to explain the science behind this. And otherwise, you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Later.